Don't blame your age for weak erections. The real issue might be what you ate just 10 minutes after getting up. There's a breakfast mistake that 9 out of 10 men over 60 make daily, and it's silently harming blood flow to the pelvis. Most guys don't realize their morning meal either helps or hurts circulation down there. Even more shocking, many skip a simple food that could make a big difference. I'm Dr. Mariah, a men's health expert, and in my 30 years of practice, I've not only found this trap but also the fix for it. Here's the deal, your body can improve circulation where it counts, but only if you give it the right fuel. And that fuel isn't in a pill, no matter what Big Pharma says. It's in 5 everyday morning foods, things you know, but probably never used the right way. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to use them. You'll learn how these 5 simple foods can boost blood flow, strengthen pelvic muscles, and restore confidence, no side effects. Stick around because I'll reveal the most powerful one. And trust me, food number 3 works fast. Some men feel a difference in just days. Let's begin. Before we start, if you're serious about regaining your energy and improving circulation where it matters, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a tip made for men over 60. If this video speaks to you, comment 1. If not, comment 0. I read every reply, and your feedback helps me make better content for you. Now, let's talk about the first food, one sitting in your fridge right now, ignored for years. It's basic, common, and when eaten at the right time, it can supercharge blood flow and muscle recovery where you need it most. I'm talking about whole eggs. Nature's best fix for circulation after 60. I've met countless men over 60 who sit in my office, upset and confused about why things aren't working like before. And when I ask about their breakfast, they usually say, "Doc, I just drink coffee, maybe toast if I'm hungry." What they don't realize is their body, especially at this age, craves key nutrients first thing in the morning. And one of the best sources has been in their kitchen forever: whole eggs. Yes, eggs got a bad reputation years ago. Cholesterol myths, old research, unnecessary fears. But here's the truth, if you're over 60 and not eating whole eggs often, you're skipping one of nature's best tools for better blood flow and strength below the belt. The magic is in the yolk. That golden center packs vitamin D, B12, choline, and leucine, amino acid that helps repair muscle, including the hidden pelvic muscles. These muscles keep erections strong, control bladder function, and help you stay balanced as you move through your day. When blood flow slows with age, these muscles are some of the first to suffer. But when you feed them properly, especially first thing in the morning, your body responds. You feel steadier, notice fewer cramps or numbness, and yes, start feeling more confident in intimate moments, not because of a pill, but because your blood is flowing again. And if you think this is just theory, let me tell you Richard's story. Richard came to me at 67, completely discouraged. He looked at me and said with the voice of someone who'd given up, "Dr. Mariah, it's been over 2 years. The factory's closed. I wake up in the morning, and nothing happens." He was convinced age had won. I told him what I'm telling you now. "Richard, forget everything for a while. For 4 weeks, just start your day with 2 whole eggs, boiled, scrambled, doesn't matter. Just start with them." He almost laughed in my face. You could tell he thought it was nonsense. Less than a month later, the phone rings. It was Richard. His voice was different, like a kid's. He said, almost shouting in disbelief, "Doc, I don't know what you did, but I woke up today feeling 40 again." But the story didn't stop there. His confidence came back so strongly that he insisted on showing me the difference in his demeanor. Check out the video Richard sent me right after that call. "Mariah, I had to record this. When you told me about eating 2 eggs every morning, I'll be honest, I was skeptical. At 67, I had given up. I felt washed out with no energy and just figured it was normal for things to stop working. But I've stuck with it for a month. And today, I woke up feeling like I was 40 again. You can't imagine what that feels like. It's more than physical, it's the confidence. It's feeling like a man again. You gave me back something I thought was lost forever. Who knew the secret was in my fridge this whole time? From the bottom of my heart, thank you." Number 2. Oatmeal with chia seeds, the artery cleaner. Every time I see an older man in my office complaining of poor circulation, weak erections, or that constant heavy feeling in the lower body, I don't just ask about his medications, I ask about his breakfast. And far too often, it either doesn't exist, or is full of sugar and empty carbs. What I recommend instead might seem too simple to matter, but trust me, A warm bowl of oatmeal with chia seeds has transformed more lives than you could imagine. Oatmeal alone is a powerful ally for aging arteries. It's packed with a special fiber, called beta-glucan, which not only helps lower cholesterol but also cleans the walls of your blood vessels. This allows more oxygen-rich blood to reach critical areas, including your pelvis and groin. For men over 60, this kind of circulation support isn't just helpful, it's essential. Now add chia seeds, and something incredible happens. These tiny seeds are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, magnesium, and potassium nutrients that help your blood vessels relax, reduce inflammation, and allow smoother, stronger blood flow. This combination isn't just good for your heart. It directly impacts your ability to achieve and maintain a healthy erection. I remember a gentleman, Henry, who told me his body had started to shut down after retirement, low energy, trouble climbing stairs, intimacy fading. I convinced him to swap his sugary cereal for oatmeal with chia seeds, blueberries, and a pinch of cinnamon. In 2 weeks, his legs felt lighter. In a month, he was sleeping better and waking up with more energy, with benefits he noticed both in and out of the bedroom. "Doc," he said, laughing, "I didn't think a bowl of oatmeal could do this." Yes, but the truth is, what you eat in the morning sets the tone for your blood flow all day long. This simple combination, warm, mindful food, tells your arteries it's safe to open. It's time to nourish the muscles and nerves that make you feel like a man. Before we move to number 3, tell me which city and country you're watching from. I love making that connection with you all. Now, let's move to number 3. Watermelon, the bedroom fruit. I still remember the look on my friend Bill's face when I told him to start eating watermelon in the mornings. He laughed and said, "Doc, I thought that was just a summer snack." But what he didn't know, and what most men don't know, is that watermelon is one of nature's most underrated tools for restoring blood flow, especially in the places that matter most. Watermelon is packed with an amino acid called L-C, which, once in your body, converts to L-arginine, which in turn boosts nitric oxide, the same compound that opens your blood vessels and lets more blood reach your groin. It's the same biological pathway used by popular erectile dysfunction drugs. But this time, you're fueling it with food instead of pharmaceuticals, and it works fast. I've had patients tell me they started noticing greater sensitivity and stronger morning erections within just a week of adding watermelon to their routine. There's something powerful about letting your body do what it was designed to do without synthetic pills, without side effects, just pure circulation support straight from your breakfast plate. Bill called me 2 weeks later and said, "I don't know if it's the watermelon or the fact that I'm finally eating breakfast, but something's waking up downstairs." We both laughed, but the truth is, he wasn't imagining it. The citrulline was doing its job, opening blood vessels and giving his lower body a new sense of vitality. For best results, eat watermelon on an empty stomach or just before your main breakfast. A couple of slices are enough. And here's a tip: don't toss the white rind. That part has the highest concentration of citrulline. You can blend it into a smoothie or chew it lightly. It may not be sweet, but your circulation will. Thank you. If you've been looking for a natural way to feel more alive and energized downstairs, watermelon might be one of the easiest, most refreshing tools you've been overlooking. Number 4. Steamed sweet potato with Celtic salt, the circulation stabilizer. Of all the recommendations I've given over the years, this is the one that gets the most surprised reactions. Sweet potatoes for circulation. But once you understand how your body works in the first minutes after waking, it starts to make sense. Your muscles, including those in your legs, pelvis, and yes, even your penis, are operating in a vacuum after hours without food. Your blood vessels need minerals. Your muscles need glycogen. And your nervous system needs balance. Half a steamed sweet potato sprinkled with just a pinch of unrefined Celtic sea salt can be the morning stabilizer your entire lower body has been craving. Sweet potatoes are packed with complex carbohydrates that don't spike your blood sugar but give your muscles the clean energy they need to function smoothly. And when you add Celtic salt and unrefined salt, loaded with over 80 essential minerals, giving your body the tools it needs to retain water, regulate nerve impulses, and maintain healthy blood pressure without the crash. These minerals help with muscle contractions, circulation, and optimizing nerve sensitivity, which can fade with age if we're not careful. I had a patient, Thomas, 70 years old, who told me he woke up with heavy numb legs and a ridiculous ache in his groin. He'd tried stretches, massages, even prescribed medications. Nothing seemed to work. I suggested a small change. Before his usual breakfast, Try half a steamed sweet potato with a glass of warm water and a touch of mineral salt. He thought it was too simple, but 3 days later, he called me and said, "Doc, I don't know what's going on, but my legs feel lighter, and I'm not leaning on the nightstand just to get up." There's something comforting about starting the day with real food, something your body recognizes. Something that doesn't just treat symptoms but actually restores balance from the inside out. Sweet potatoes may seem humble, but when eaten this way, they work quietly and powerfully to restore circulation, balance minerals, and energize every step you take. Now, I need to pause here for a moment because this is critically important. While this video gives you the what, I want to share a resource that explains the why and offers a powerful natural solution. It's a video presentation I believe is essential for any man concerned about his sexual health. It reveals a simple 60-second home remedy designed to address what new science suggests is the true root cause of many of these male performance issues. It's not about masking symptoms, it's about a 100% natural approach to restoring your youthful hardness and stamina. I strongly encourage you to watch it. I'll leave the direct link in the pinned comment below this video. Go ahead and open that link in a new tab so you can watch it right after we're done here. Number 5. What you need to do today, starting today. If you've made it this far, that already tells me something important. You care. You're not just coasting through this stage of life, letting your body do whatever it wants. You're still in the fight. And the good news is, you now have tools. But tools mean nothing if they stay in the drawer. Real change starts when you decide to act today, not tomorrow. Start small. Tomorrow morning, commit to eating one of the 5 foods we talked about. Maybe it's 2 eggs with the yolk. Maybe it's a warm bowl of oatmeal with chia seeds and cinnamon. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start. Because what you eat in the first hour after waking is one of the most powerful decisions you can make for your circulation, your confidence, and your independence. No more skipping breakfast. No more waiting until you're starving, tired, or behind on the day. Give your body what it needs when it's asking for it. This is the moment your blood vessels are most receptive. When your muscles are ready to take in nutrients, when you can break the cycle of decline and start rebuilding what time tried to take away. You might not notice dramatic changes overnight, but stay consistent. In a few days, you could feel more energy in your legs, more warmth in your groin, more strength in your steps, and more response where it matters. You could sleep better. You could wake up feeling something you haven't felt in a long time. Hope, don't think it's too late for you. I can honestly say it's not. I've watched men in their 60s, 70s, and even late 80s completely revive their energy, intimacy, and overall vitality by doing just one thing: starting. So here's the real question: will you take that first step tomorrow morning? Or will you let another day slip by, hoping things will magically improve? After decades of helping older men, here's what I know: a jink doesn't steal your strength. You only lose what you give up. And most of the time, what we surrender isn't our body's ability but our belief that change is still possible. But let me tell you, it absolutely is. Now you've learned about 5 simple morning foods: whole eggs, oatmeal with chia seeds, watermelon, and sweet potatoes with Celtic salt that can revive blood flow, sharpen muscle sensitivity, and bring back feeling 2 parts of your body that may have felt numb for too long. These aren't trends or tricks. They're real foods that work with your body's natural systems, and you know exactly when and how to eat them for the biggest impact. You understand now that your first hour after waking sets the tone for everything: your energy, your confidence, even your relationships. You don't have to overhaul your life overnight. Just start. Take back your mornings. Let your food do the work, turning every meal into proof that you're still in charge of your story. This isn't the end, it's just the beginning. Your next chapter starts at breakfast, with your choice to take action. If this video made a difference for you, do me a favor. Hit the like button so more men like you can find this message. And share it with a friend, brother, or father, someone who needs to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss clear, practical health tips like this. Now, I want to hear from you. If this was helpful, comment 1. If not, comment 0, and tell me how I can do better. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you next time.